Okay, I want to discuss with you today the issues we have with hesitation in exiting and entering in our positions, which is particularly an issue for intraday traders. Now, I had basically a really interesting insight into the issue when I was doing an interview about my recent book, the Stop Procrastination Program, and I would like to share this insight with you. It's all to do with how our brain works. Now, before we go further, I'd like to first of all explain to you that this is an issue that goes for all of us. It concerns every single one of you, whether you intraday trade or whether you are a swing trader or whether you are an investor. And it is also something that applies to all areas of our lives. Our brain is wired to see visual images first and foremost. So that is point number one. I want you to remember this. Whatever you do, wherever you go, before you ever have a thought in your head, your mind creates an image. It's very similar to a camera that is pointed, shall we say, at your garden, and it takes a photograph of the tulip and the rose and maybe of your dog. Now the camera just takes the image. It does not know that the dog is a dog, the rose is a rose, or the tulip is a tulip. And this is exactly how it is with the brain when it sees visual images, which it then translates back to that part of your brain which has been conditioned and has built many reference points over many years and lifetimes. And these reference points then enable you to say, okay, the dog is a dog, the rose is a rose, the tulip is a tulip, and likewise on your charts you will know you are looking at the FTSE or the Dow or the S&P or whatever it may be. Now, the issue, of course, is this, particularly in intraday trading, because of the fast pace we are lacking. The brain lacks the reference points to quickly interpret and act on what it sees with certainty. So basically the conditioned mind is actually a very slow vehicle, irrespective of what you may be thinking, and that is another issue, of course, we have in our trading. So now, of course, it is all about developing mindfulness. And even if you think that you are not a visual person, let me repeat this, you will be creating visual images. The technique I am going to share with you is all about bringing what goes on in the subconscious part of your mind, the vision creating subconscious part of your mind, bringing that into your conscious awareness. And in doing so, you will be increasing self-awareness. You will become better at noticing what you notice and even what you don't notice and what you do not understand, all vital criteria that will help you to become better in your trading decisions and make faster decisions, and also become aware of glitches in the interpretation and conditioning matrix of the brain. So now to that technique. Imagine looking at a 60-minute chart. Let's take the Dow or maybe crude. Take a 60-minute chart with a well-developed pattern and look at this chart, and then put the chart away and commit what you have just seen to memory. Then imagine that same chart, how it would look like on a daily chart. You can then open up a daily chart and look and compare your mental image with what you see on the screen. Now reverse the process. Take a daily chart and look at it over a period of, let's say, 2 weeks. And now form a mental picture of what this chart would look like on a 60-minute chart. Then go to the 60-minute chart and look what it actually looks like on your screen. If you can commit say, 5 minutes or so every day on doing this little technique, it will hugely, hugely help you not only to recognize patterns faster on your screens, but it'll help you to make your mind more nimble and by the same time increase your self-awareness, which of course will hugely calm down your mind and enable you to get into that much desired Zen-like trading state and opening up your self-awareness. I hope this video has helped you, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Please go and visit thebuddhisttrader.com and empower your trading psychology. Thank you for watching this video.